If you look on Karin, she's born 92. And it's, if we move over to the Swedish books, we have her here 92, 27, 9, 9, born in Offerborg, I think. They lived there. Yes. Offerberg, I think so. And then we have AE14 and ALA2, and then ALA2 is page 240. That's correct. Page 240, and we can also look here, 240. And then we have an image, and that's from this page. What we can see is that the father died 903. Olof Eriksson passed away. Then Karin is 11 years old. And we get that from this page. One more. So when I do like that, we get the number 2. So as we have mentioned, I use this unique ID. It's the ID of this page. And then when I did the last quote, I had name here. So then we reuse. Then we add this at the end, a little bit complex. Now we know the father passed away. If we read about the father, I think it was, if I remember correct, it was rather, he died when he was 45 years old. The mother died 45 years old. No. Karin Jonsdotter. No, she passed away 1899. So mother is Karin Jonsdotter. Passed away giving birth to a child 37 years old. And then we have, this is on the page number 4, and that's number 4, and then we hope I always use this ID. And it's not quoted. So if we go to that page, then we are in the church book Alla ett from 1895 to 1903. And then we have the mother, Karin Jonsdotter, born 1861. She's on that line. Overstricken means she's dead. She got married in 84, 610. 84. This is the, oh sorry, 84 610, and he was widowed 99, which when she died, and he remarried the same year. I think you had a lot of marriage was because you need to have someone. Life was tough. And his name is Olof Eriksson. Ägare, owner. And this one we have from this book. And that book we have also put it on here, and then I add the name on it. And then I normally do, so I put this unique ID around. And then I take his unique ID. And that's Eriksson. So then we get match between her and him, and then we have a source number 2, and number 2 is down here. Alla ett. That's alla ett. Image 2190 and page 205. Page of 205 you have up there. So then we do save on this, and then I steal this one, and then we look at it, and what you will see then is that we have in bold, because it's her, and then Olof Eriksson. So then if you move over here to him, I just paste this in 1884. And then we look at it, and then he get bold, and we get the link to her. So then we have 84 October 6 with Karin, and then we could add, I think the marriage was his Undersåker, but I'm not 100% sure, but the date we are sure on, and the marriage date is 1884. 610, 6 October. So they are married. And then we have a next marriage for him. So she passed away, and then we have Katarina Larsson Östberg, which I think we haven't added. So then we add her, and she is it Elizabeth? I did some more research on her. So maybe we find her over here. Elisabeth Katarina Östberg. '59, 1859, 10 March. And if we look at something over here, 10 March, yes. Birth location is Undersvik, Hälsingland, and then this marriage location, we have a marriage date on her, 99. So, and then we can say that she is born. '59, March 10, Undersåker. I make this unique name so I can reference it again. So then we can see, then we have when they get married, December 10. Sen är Elisabeth Katarina. And if you reference it again, you take the name again and then you have a slash like that. So then we have a marriage between Elisabeth Katarina Östberg and Olof Eriksson. And this is Olof Eriksson. So then we do like that. And we do like that. We add her. And then we take that to him. And Olof, I think we miss. Should have when his wife passed away. What can be done, which we maybe should do, is that we could check in he passed away, marriage. Pass away. And she was just 45 years old. What could be done is that we could look in. She passed away 1899 in Undersåker. 1899. Then we have estate and inventories. It's normally 1899. We have it over here. It's in Undersåkers tingslägshärad rätt. And if we are lucky, they have a register. And they have. And then we should think who has the best name. They have Erik Olsson is a bad name and Johansdotter also, but we take Karin Johansdotter then. And then if we check here, it's on the second name, Bengtsdotter. Persdotter. Jons, that's the Karin Johansdotter. Johansson. That's normally the boy, I'm not sure. I haven't looked in this. Then you get the name and you get the key inside. Here you have Undersåker. That's what we want. We would like to have the year 1899. What's her name? Karin? Johansdotter. I think it's Johansdotter. Jonsdotter, could that be the same? I'm looking for the date here. And if she died 19 January, it must be in. The problem can be if they didn't have anything. Then you don't do an estate in Inglaterra. We look on him then, and he is Olof Eriksson. Also a common name, and it's 1903, but it should be in the same book then. And Andersson and Eriksson is also enormous common. Eriksdotter and Olof. Eriksson. Olof. That's not him. No. Maybe they didn't have so much money. Maybe here. Olof Eriksson. Olof. Segerdal, Örtsjö, Vallby. No. Maybe I'm totally looking at the wrong place. We take a look on her. Karin Johansdotter. Jönsdotter. Here they take everyone. And then we have Karin. Karin. Kalle. 1855. Thinks all of these are too old. State and inventory 1850 to 1960. Should be all people. But I said, if they didn't have an estate, then maybe you didn't do it. Ericsson. You don't normally find a good list like this. Undersåker. It's the wrong year. $1903. No luck. But what I found was that his second marriage, Elisabeth Katarina, which I'm trying to do now, she is... he passed... I will see here. She passed away. And they married in 99. So if we check on Olof, then they married Elisabeth Katarina. Marriage between them. He passed away. That's all right. Just 75 years old. And then we have that in Undersvik alla 2. So we jump over to that one. He passed away in 1905. They move out to Järvsö. A year later. So that's November 5 moves out to Järvsö. I add a category so then you can read more about Järvsö, and then we have also Undersåker here. Undersvik. Maybe I totally looked at the wrong place. Would that be the problem? Undersåker, they were in Undersvik. Estate and inventories up here. Then we have estate and inventories, but we don't have a register, so then you have to look by hand. And he died in 1903 in November. Normally it takes some months before they move in. So then what you have here, when you have an estate and inventory, you have everything they own, also the clothes. And if they have debts and so on. So you can see if they had... it's crazy good material. One kruka, one coffee to do the coffee in. They had 2 of them in copper and so on, you see. So, but here you have to have the software, and then you have to read every page. So you can say 1902, the 21st of January, it was done an estate and inventory after the farmer John Johnson. But if you find things like this, it's crazy interesting. Here is August. in 1903. So then, if you're lucky, they put it in order, and November, then it was done. You could guess it was done the year after. (1903). 1903, 7 December, could be him. Olof Nilsson, and our dear husband is Olof Eriksson. Per Larsson, Nils Larsson. After the wife Marta Olsdotter. And if you find this, then you can also read about the children they had. Persdotter, Per Persson, Erik Pettersson, Ella Larsdotter. And you see it's 1903, so this is... Maybe they are not in order. And here you see down to 1903, the 1st December, Mart, I guess. 1904, but... Anders Andersson. Wife Anna Jonsdotter. This take time when they don't have a register. So last time I looked in the wrong parish. That's not a good tactic. Anders Andersson, Britt Andersson. Per Persson Sjöblom. Petter Dahlgren. Erik Hansson. Erik Jonsson. This takes too much time. Sigrid Jonsson. 1903, it's too early. Karin Östberg, could it be them? Olof Eriksson, it's them. 13 November, die. Yes, it's him. So here is the state and inventory. Arbro, Järvsö, or year 1903. So what I do is that here we have, and it's the 8th of December. 8. Olof Ersson. They say it's must be. Änkan, widow Karin Östberg, and their son Axel, born the 4th of March, samt the children in the former marriage. Erik, born 1885. Yes. Frans, born 25 December. Karin, born the 27th of December. Hilda Margareta, born. So this is the state and inventory. And I said after Olof Ersson. And the reference to this one is Arbro Järvsö tingsrätt F211. 1949, say image 770, page 31. So this is really cool. So then we can see all the children and what they owned. So they had a Cash, they had 15 Swedish kronor. They have funds in Undersåker Handelsaktiebolag worth 100. I've never seen before. They have 1 spoon free. This is a eating spoon, and this is for coffee spoon. They have free in silver. Whoops. They had in copper 1. What would you say? A kit. I don't know. A coffee to boil coffee in. There are a lot of copper. So that was 29. This is the bed clothes. They had 4 linne. That's my English is too bad. Here you have to have on the table 4 worth 150, and then you have 1 extra here. They had 27 sheets to the bed. Sounds crazy. Normally people have 1. Here is furniture. They had sängar. I think it's free. 1 table, 2 beds. I don't understand that. 4 chairs, 11 chairs. So then they had a lot. Maybe it's a big house. Here's another fällbord. It's a table that you can put together. Matskänk, don't know. So this is old Swedish words. Here another table. And this is worth 296. 1 coffee, 25 öre. 2 meat, to köttkvarn. If you would have meat, you should do what's called. So you can do meatballs. They had 4 iron pans and 1 to do waffles. They have here. They had coffee things. Oh, maybe they had rather good. Looks like a wealthy family, but father died, mother died. But we haven't seen any animals. And 1 axe, 1 saw. So maybe they were some kind of farmer and also had something in the wood. Here's for a saw for the wood. I think when you have big trees and so on. And here you have to, when you're farming, I think, a plow. This is all Swedish about farming, and that's not my specialty, I think. Brudkedjor. There's another plow. Here is here had 1 pig. Think this is a horse. 500, that's a lot of money. And Wallach, that's I think a female horse. 3 pigs, 5 kreatur. That's also a cow. Another cow. Geats 2. Sheeps 5. 14 hens. And here they have to sow for the next year. And I think they were wealthy. 4. No books. Normally you also write on if you have books. We haven't seen the end yet. potato something. 50 öre. And then at the end you have, here is the clothes he walked in. 100 Swedish. And here is someone was owning. So they didn't have them any debts. That's good. This is the house. It was 1900, which is a lot. I think this is 1905. Maybe it's not so much, but it's. But the net income is 5,000, which is excellent. And now here we have the debts. I think he had a debt to his son Erik on 146, and to Johan 17. Per Larsson. So he had 785 in 1995. So that's. Oh, they have much more. 300. To Erik Sundberg i Djupa. Anders Andersson i Åsbo 350. It's a lot of debts. Hälsinglands i Bank. Så den här debts on 3,000. Cost for funeral. And then it was 1,938. So maybe they can't live in the house anymore. That's the reason they moved away. And here you have this is, I think she has written herself, Östberg, the wife, the last wife. She says she has told them truth, and then this is signed by the people who was there, formal people. Here they say a lot. Oh. They say that they should have web clothes and a clock. And that Helena Östberg, in a former contract, has some sofa and so on, so on. Normally they sign. That's always funny. So this is just the signature. But then we have, and maybe I can find also for the woman. But I document this and upload this movie.